is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Hiking, 18! Steady!
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Down! Panther 60, Panther 60. Hiking,
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and this for the first time. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready!
Running once again with Krosky-Merritt. On the move, past the 40. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Now Daniels off the play action. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go. Ready.
It's Krosky-Merritt on 3rd. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He finds Tigoconquo for the grab. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Williams will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover Ends up on the ground. Does, though, bring up fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
60 average. 60 average.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Hits him on the end route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Daniels setting up the play action. He goes right back to Samuel. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
For a right side is caught by Samuel. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play action now with Daniels. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Second down and 10.
Come on. Come on. Ready.
Daniels is going to throw again. It's caught. This is Kronsky Merritt. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Lightning 18. 18.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington Commanders first down. First and 10.
From the red zone on first. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
60 Bison.
To throw again, it's Daniels. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
For a Commanders first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Oh, that's got it. Look at the power. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Red. Bronco 80.
Kronsky Merritt. When he gets in, touchdown! The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
No, they faked it! Catches it out left.
It took some serious guts to call. Had a long way to go to pull it off, but his faith in the special teams unit, it's rewarded.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. An incompletion won't help.
Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. Jalen Lane back deep for the Commanders. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go.
Handoff right side for Koski Merritt. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
Ready, go.
2nd down give to Koski Merritt. A lot of space ahead. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders blowing them out in this opening quarter.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders grow the lead now to 22 points. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
And he's brought down after a short game. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion left. Stick it in the air. It's Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Bears. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 30. And the Bears first down.
Travel. You go.
First down, Williams. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Gain of 29 more yards. That's another Bears first down. First and goal, Chicago.
Swift finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the...
All right, they're going to throw for it. It's caught! Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10. At their own 36-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Williams to throw. Short pass, Bryant. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Williams again. Pass brought in by Burton. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears will trail by 9.
Santos kicking off for Chicago.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Buying some time right. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. He sure came us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Go get him! Go get him! Go get him!
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
12 yards. That's good for Washington. 1st down.
Viking 18.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Daniels is going to throw again. That throw finds Okonkwo. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Krosky-Merritt. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders push their lead to 15. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out or he's going to run his way. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead.
The distance normally dissuades anyone from trying to fake. He laughed in the face of danger, though, with that call, and fortunately, his guys delivered.
Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Williams will look to throw. Odunze's got it right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. To the air yet again. Williams has his man. It's Odunze. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And that means 3rd down coming up. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down Bears.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Williams. And he's going to work this down to the 32. That's Trey Amos, rookie 2nd rounder on the tackle.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throwing the out route, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Keller Witherspoon. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Pass to 60, pass to 60. Riggs, Riggs. Go.
On the gun, it's Daniels. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
19,
3rd and long for him here. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it. 4th and 3.
65 catch, 65 catch.
Again, Daniels to the air. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's everything he has under this one. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. 1st down, Williams to throw. Escapes out to the left. Throw left side finds Burden. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
Bears, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Williams from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Last play sent him back across midfield here, second and long. Williams off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Punt team on the field. Torrey Taylor will kick this away.
In punt formation for the Bears.
This one, take it in.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, come on.
Throwing now, Daniels. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Daniels setting up the play action. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They get 23 on that one, and that's good for a Washington first down.
Washington Commanders first down.
To the air again, Daniels. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
65 catch, 65 catch, go!
Daniels throwing on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. They're going to throw. It's caught but short of the first. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Great work by the offense. They caught him off guard with the fake, and they pulled it off to perfection.
Yeah, they sure did. And this...
Oh, look at this. They're faking it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead.
Well, that's a big-time call and took some serious guts to send in. They had a long way to go to pull it off, but his faith in his special teams rewarded.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
What is up?
Williams to throw on first. And no look in. That throw falls to the ground.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So out now comes the punter. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready.
All set to go now from the 35. Daniels on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Ready.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Krosky Merritt on 1st down. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
70 Lions, Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. This is cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders keeping the pedal forward and adding 6 more. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
He was defended by Mikey.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's fourth down. They're going for this. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the third. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly. And they leave a point after on the table. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Here comes Williams on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Liking 18. Here we go.
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
COVID-19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
First and 10 at the
60
30-yard
Eagles.
line.
60.
Now Daniels off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And now they face second down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
To throw again on second down. Daniels finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ready. Let's go.
On the counter, Krosky Merritt. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal.
Really, 2 elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number 1, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Come on. Check. Panther. Ready, right?
And give it to Krosky Merritt. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Commanders 52, Bears 21.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this third quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the fourth at a massive deficit. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
See, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Bagent looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Coverage by Mikey Sandersville.
Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, well, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him a possession.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's 3rd
Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now give to Koski-Mary, running left. And this hasn't been the common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
gain on the play.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Bears 41-yard line.
Go.
Daniels setting up the play action. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
17 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Play action now. Daniels. He goes right back to Samuel. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate,
Okay,
with some of
ready?
the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bears are going to set up just beyond the 10-yard line. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Leo Chanel makes the play.
Intercepted. Sets up a first down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Go.
It's White on the give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Edwards on the tackle. A pickup of 2.
Back to 60,
Brings up
back to
2nd
60.
and goal at the 5-yard line.
White again. And this is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that
Ready,
side,
break.
they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Kill.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Rashad White touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Jump off caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Deep shot off his back foot. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Trying to get into Colston Loveland. And And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Hey, let's be honest here. Where that throw was made, he was going to have to get on his horse and run for that first down anyway. You got to haul it in before you can make that mad dash.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They're going to try to throw for it. This is brought in. Big game here for Loveland. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Bears putting up points in a game decided.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, it felt like he deserved that touchdown.
And this is going to be Cox getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. You know what? Good for them then. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
79 Brock, here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Play fake here, Daniels. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Ready?
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Warriors 70.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 32-yard line.
Play action now with Daniels. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Guys, man, that's Brown again. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these out cuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Ready?
Short yardage run for White. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Commanders keep running away with this. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Bagent. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Go.
Here's Bagent to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
11 on the play. And the Bears 1st down.
1st down, play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.